Hello, my name's Cree. I'm a spoken word artist, performance poet, and I've written a piece called Picture Not So Perfect.
The guy working in the off-licence on the shopping parade told me they came in once a day to buy cigarettes. They spoke very little English, displayed next to no emotion, and would disappear quickly to the office round the corner. The office which had permanently closed blinds, no sign or display in the window, yet advertised in the local newspaper as a dating agency. I'd overheard conversations from older guys in the pub opposite the office. Lagerfield should know better, rubbing bulging beer bellies, regaling over-exaggerated stories of conquest for cash. The first time I saw them was when I was sipping a cup of tea, stood outside with Tim, the owner of a small mail-order music warehouse tucked in behind the kebab shop and the office via a small passageway. The front of the warehouse facing the back of the office, Tim smoking a cigarette, me sipping my tea, as three striking blondes came from the back of the office, heads dry with peroxide, tight-fitting clothes revealing delicate white skin, awkwardly walking up the alleyway and towards the off-licence. They're Lithuanian, Tim said. It's a dating agency. One of those dating agencies, Tim said as he took an extended drag from his cigarette. Picture this, tree-lined suburbia, crescents and cul-de-sacs feeding a busy B-road like shoots on a branch. Carry-on cars up and down the 25-mile stretch of tarmac towards London. Brick-built four-bed houses, driveways like red carpet, on which sit one, possibly two vehicles complemented with well-kept front gardens, well-kept by hard-working, proud fathers. As mothers maintain nests, daughters raise hell, and sons rebel. I'd made my way past the rows of daffodils lining the street, winter's parting gift to spring, as the swing of my shoulders, followed by the white jean stride of my legs, bounce of my Nikes, and the light breeze whistling through the 8-carat gold hoop from Elizabeth Duke in my left ear, indicating the classic signs of a young suburban male, aged 18, confused about life, compensating insecurity with bravado, making my way home unsure about what I'd just seen outside that warehouse. Fast forward 10 years, and I'm sitting in a pub opposite the office sipping beer. The dating agency has gone and is now a print shop, along with the music warehouse. The off-licence still remains, and it's the same scene on the tree-lined streets, high property prices and desirable living. When I saw those Lithuanian girls 10 years ago, they didn't look like they were dancing in the fallen leaves of grassy suburbia, more like prisoners on day release, probably sold through a web of lies and deceit and ending up on my street in Surrey, Middle England, a supposed beacon of peace. This was not a war being fought 2,000 miles away with constant updates on News 24. This was and is close to my home, on my doorstep, literally. Once living in London, what I assumed was a Romanian lady laden with a baby was begging me for change, on my doorstep. I said I didn't have any change and closed the door. But sitting in the pub sipping beer, I realised I did have change. It might not have been in my pocket, but it was most certainly in my belly. Because if I can be educated and advised to be vigilant, then anyone can, and so much more could be achieved. Make no mistake, I'm still that young man who's confused and doesn't really have an idea of what he's doing. But I do have an idea about this and what's right, and what's most certainly wrong. I don't know what happened to those Lithuanian girls. Hopefully freedom and happiness, but I do know what's happening to me. Thank you very much.